Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I am sure ready for another stay at another resort. We are now staying at the Disney Port Orleans Riverside at the Royal Guest Room, also known as the Princess Room. So here we go. This beautiful floor has beautiful wood detail that's in the shape of a compass. So right now we're gonna head into the registration area that has beautiful architecture and details that are definitely part of the Southern style in New Orleans. So I'm not gonna tell you guys where they are, but there's a bunch of hidden Mickeys in this room. So I challenge you to that hidden Mickey search. Here we have a beautiful chandelier, which I absolutely loved. And over here we have the registration desk with a Southern charm. Hey y'all! If we speed up the video a little bit, you're gonna see the fan in action. I had to actually ask to see if this was a fan, and it is. It's pretty cool. Just moves really slow. Back here we have all of the restaurants. We have the boat rides, we have the River Roost, and we have the Riverside Restaurant Mall, which has lots of food court. Here they have a horse carriage ride, approximately $55 for 20 minutes. And they take you all around the resort. Here is the boat rental area. You can also rent bikes, and in addition to that, they have the Disney Springs ferry boat that you can take for free. We'll visit that in a minute. But right now, I want to show you guys the most amazing room ever. So here we go. It is the Princess Room. So if you were not lucky enough to stay at the Magic Kingdom Cinderella Suite, this is as close to that as you're gonna get. This room is beautiful. It has a bunch of details that are reminiscent of any royal guest or any royal experience in a royal castle. Here we have a letter that Tiana wrote to us as welcome just for us. Not for anyone else. Just kidding. It's actually inlaid into the table. Over here we have portraits of all the princesses. These princesses are all represented in this room, which I think is pretty cool. They found a way to incorporate each princess into this room. Here we have the beautiful headboard, which is a little bit of a surprise later on, and a couple of the portraits that are hung against the wall. Here's a portrait of Tiana. This is about a 2 foot tall, or almost 3 foot tall picture. And let's not forget our handsome princes here on the wall in form of a silhouette. These are beautiful curtains that I wish I had in my home, but I don't. Here we have another hidden Mickey. Not so hidden, I guess, if I'm showing you. And on the wallpaper, all the princesses' friends are represented. Here we have the mice representing Cinderella. We have here a couple of the other characters. Here we also have Aladdin's genie lamp, as well as some Disney H2O beauty products. The counter had sparkles on top. It was made of a quartz material. We have a beautiful mirror here with a safe. An ironing board there as well. Here is the beautiful bathroom, which has details that represent a certain princess that lives under the sea. And over here we have a rug that represents Aladdin. In here we have a mini fridge, which you can actually order products ahead of time and purchase them. We did not. We chose to purchase our own. Right there's nothing, but we eventually stocked it. Here's the TV. And here is the beautiful lighting firework display that is behind the headboard. There are 2 buttons that activate these lights, and they go on for approximately 30 seconds to a minute. Here's an example of one of the restaurants' boat rides. This is the sit-down restaurant. They also have a gluten-free menu for those who have allergies or stomach sensitivities. And I've heard that they also have a gluten-free dessert menu, which is awesome. Over here, this is the River Roost. And there's a pretty funny piano player that plays there at night. And back at the river, right outside the River Roost, again with the carriage ride, just an example of where the boats are. This is, again, an example of where the boat rentals are, in addition to where you're going to catch your ferry boat to Disney Springs. So this Disney Springs ferry boat is free, and you can save yourself the hassle of going all the way to the parking garage, parking and walking and, you know, traveling through the traffic of massive people that are over there. And you can get a nice relaxing ferry boat ride looking at the resort from another view. The bridge crosses over from the restaurant area into the hotel area. And this is an example of the Riverside mansions that we stood at. This is the French Quarter, which is the other side of the resort. They also have a pool with a slide you can also use as a guest of Riverside. Okay, we're heading into the marketplace right off the ferry boat, and we are heading over into the Bippity Boppity Boutique, but we're gonna leave that for another video. So you're gonna have to sit down and watch that video another day. So we're gonna go backwards in time and go back to the resort to appreciate a little bit more of the views that we have. So right here, our room is 9733. This is a part of the river view that we have. And although our view was partially obstructed by the foliage and the trees, it still was a really beautiful view on this beautiful day. We had a nice view of the ferry boat that goes over to Disney Springs. So it was very peaceful. It was very nice to just stand outside for a few minutes and just gaze at the beautiful scenery. Over here we have another view of the plantation style mansions that we were staying at. We were staying right across the way, right in there. But this is just adjacent to that area. They have a pool there as well. Here's this example of the food court. They have your create your own salads. They have lots of sandwich options. They even have breakfast specials in the morning with Mickey waffles, of course. They are awesome waffles, I have to say. They also had really good lunch and dinner options, including this one, which was roast beef with mashed potatoes, wild rice, and cornbread. Okay, and over here we have the River Mill restaurant area, and we have a nice bridge here, which was very peaceful. It's a great place to walk around and stroll. This area is also good for those who do not like big crowds. This is a great area to avoid the usual crowds at the parks and some of the other resorts as well. It's very peaceful, relaxing, lots of open space, and not many people and not much noise. So over here we have one of the pools that are at the Riverside location, and this pool was not that full. This was actually a Sunday afternoon. A lot of people tend to go to the parks around this time, so this was a perfect time to just sit around and relax. They do have a bar as well, Muddy Rivers. You can get your alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks here as well. On a hot summer Florida day, you're gonna need all the drinks you can get. Over here is another view of the pool, right across the way from Muddy Rivers. And right across from the pool is an awesome little park for kids. If your kids don't want to get in the pool, or you're just about to check out and you don't have time, that is a great place. So we hope you like this video. Give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and comment. Let us know if you like these videos, and let us know what you would like to see in the future.